politics and the ending of friendships. When a friendship ends over politics. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. Well, we can't deny it. Friendship and politics generally don't mix. Yet, there are some relationships that we can talk politics with, but usually those are friends that see things from our perspective. When we start talking politics with friends that don't see our perspective, often that relationship is going to run into some kind of issues, because politics is a very sensitive subject for most people. Now, some people don't care about politics. They don't even know what they believe. They don't even care what they believe, and they don't care what anyone else believes. Well, those kind of people generally don't have much of a problem at all. But people who care about their belief system, who care about what they believe on any which way and any which side, often when they start talking politics with people that have different viewpoints, they can run or ruin a relationship. And so my general rule of thumb is, if I want to keep a relationship and I want to keep a friendship, if we're going to talk politics, then we've got to be very, very respectful. We can talk our sides of politics, and yet we understand that we're not trying to change the person's opinion. We're just sharing with them our viewpoints, our concerns. And yet that usually accomplishes nothing. And so I truly believe that if we value a friendship, we don't talk politics unless they see politics our way. And it usually is not going to lead to someplace good. But let's say that we talk politics, we choose to put our beliefs over our friendships. And there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion, because our beliefs are who we are, and their beliefs are who they are. It doesn't mean that they're wrong or right, or us wrong or right. It's just that we're saying our beliefs are more important than that relationship. Sometimes a relationship will end. And I believe that it's better for it to end on a good note and say, hey, we have such opposing viewpoints that I'm uncomfortable in this relationship right now. Maybe later down the line, we can reestablish the relationship. But for right now, let's give each other the respect and give each other some space. That is probably the best way and the best case scenario to back away from a friendship over politics. Unfortunately, that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of nastiness out there, people fighting, calling each other names, name calling, all kinds of stuff, and some very, very unkind words on both sides of the fence. Not just one side of the fence, but both sides. I think a lot of it is out of frustration of not being heard. And so sometimes one side will listen, but the other side won't listen. Very rare is it for both sides to truly, truly listen. And that's really where things are resolved, is through listening. Unfortunately, that's not what we usually are seeing. And so often we don't see that in friendships either. So I believe the best rule of thumb is to stay out of political conversations in friendships and in relationships. But if you are going to talk about it, or if there's going to be a division because of it, I believe in leaving on a good note, or spacing ourselves out on a good note may be a better way to put it. Let the other person know that you have a different belief system than they do, and for right now you're not comfortable in the relationship, and that you want some space, and giving them the space. And maybe that's one way to actually save the friendship, save the relationship down the line. Because if we continue in a relationship with very opposite viewpoints, and we keep bringing those viewpoints up, it's often going to lead to not a good place. And so I believe that if we know that that's going to happen, then it's better for us to back away from the relationship, give that relationship some space, and often that relationship can come back together at another time, sometimes not. But be respectful. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.